What's up, guys? Today we're talking about photography with action cameras. I do it on certain occasions, certain situations, so let's talk about that. And then you want to know which camera of these is the best when it comes to photo. This is the brand new Action 5, so we all expect this bad boy to win. More megapixel, more awesomeness, right? The Action 4, and then we have the Go3s, just to throw it in there to get a kind of comparison. First off, kids gave me this shirt because they think I'm a donkey. But what do you think? Yeah, I am a donkey. So when would you use an action camera for photography? Well, to me, it's very simple. When you're in the water, when you're in that spot where you can't bring your phone, so you're out snorkeling, you want to get photo shots in the water, your kids on the outside, you as your snorkel in the pool, in a wet environment where you can't bring other cameras. That is what an action camera is for. These can be good photos. They're very interesting photos. Wide angle, in the water, fish, all that stuff. Definitely fun to use. And this is kind of like what's their main purpose, right? Action, water, sports, that kind of thing. Let's say you're in the market right now and you're deciding between maybe these three cameras, but you're like, I really want the best one to take pictures. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna show you some photos in my Lightroom. The main ones are gonna be DNG photos. And I'll talk about what that means. So it's the raw photos from the camera. And then I'll talk about RAW versus JPEG when it comes to these small action cameras, because it's different to me than like regular big cameras like this. Like on the A7R5, I'm gonna use the raw photo all the time because I can really push that image as much as I want. That's supposed to be the same concept with the action camera, but I'm finding that you can push it, but there's only so much you can do with it. Kind of like putting lipstick on a pig. There's only so much you can do with an action camera photo. So before I give you my opinion about what's all going on here, I'm going to show you some photos and I'll tell you which ones they are. I did it in my Lightroom. It's going to be the original shot that came from the camera. The next shot's going to be where I went in Lightroom and hit the autocorrect. Something you would do on your phone where you basically kind of adjust the look of it. And then I cropped in to the heart of the photo so you can kind of see the pixel peeping kind of concept of things where you can look and see the difference.
Where you gonna go? You're scared to be alone, but now you are on your own. Sorry you were sad. You thought that our love was worth saving. You were wrong. We can wait this out, see if I'll come back around. We both know I'll hold my ground on the other side of town. And I won't miss you, I won't. Did it hurt you when you learned everything you heard about me and her was true? Was true. So what you gonna do? I'm waiting on your move, girl, so get on it or get lost. Yeah, get on it or get lost. We can wait this out, see if I'll come back around. We both know I'll hold my ground on the other side.
The next ones I'm going to show you, I went in and kind of, because there were some differences between the ISO on each and the shutter speed, the camera doing its own thing. And sometimes the Action 4 look overexposed in the flower versus the Action 5. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of make things totally equal in the next couple of shots. ISO 100, shutter speed is 1/1250 on each, and then we'll see what that image looks like.
Yeah, those blues.
So what'd you think? Differences? Not much, right? So the raw photo from the Go3s is 24 megabytes. The JPEG image from this photo is going to be around 4.5 megabytes. The Action 4 is going to be around 20 megabytes. And then the JPEG image is going to be 3 to 4 megabytes. Action 5, this is going to be a whopper, right? 80 megabytes for the raw file. And then around 3.5 to 4. But here's the kicker. I tend to like the JPEG image better. The camera itself is going to do some processing, some noise reduction to produce that JPEG. And I tend to like what these cameras can do in a JPEG image, because I went in and I played around with the footage and tried to make it work, look the exposure, contrast, temperature, all that kind of stuff to play with it. And then I put the JPEG next to mine and I was like, I kind of like the JPEG a little bit more what they did. So what's not worth me going into Lightroom and playing around with a image, something like that. That being said, it really doesn't matter to me with water shots where I would use this camera to take photos, using the JPEG image on any of these cameras. I would use it, post it up on my phone, and use that part of my video from my vacation. And no one's really going to be able to tell the difference between my JPEG or my RAW, or which camera I really use. Like, ooh, that one looks a lot better than that one. Yes, at times, this camera was not as strong as the Action 5. And then you did see in the photo some differences between these two. You saw the stepping of the pixel peeping when it comes to really cropping into that photo. You'll see a little bit smoother with this. But really, when you pull it out and use the main picture of it, it's not that much difference. Don't let that be a factor of which camera you're going to buy. Buy the camera more for the video aspects of things, and the photos like a once in a while, like I use it maybe in a blue moon to take photos on my trip, and it'll be fine. I learned a lot from the video from making this. Is pretty much I like the JPEG image of the cameras, and I will be happy with pretty much any of these photos. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think down below.